Hey guys, this is my very first vlog and I'm so excited because I have been waiting a long time to have an opportunity to film a vlog, and I thought that maybe this would be the right time to do it because we are going to the homeschool convention in Richmond and they have a lot of interesting things there and just so many activities, and I thought that it would be cool to film there and yeah. Well, I gotta load things up in the car now, so let's go. Okay, we're loaded up and we're ready to leave, and yeah, finally, after all of this time. Alright, peace. Okay, we're at the homeschool convention. Let's go in. Okay, we're at the convention center. Finally, whoop, whoop. There'll be some pretty interesting things to see here. We literally just walked in first time, so yes. Okay, well I have to go for now, but I will try and film more later. Peace out. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since the homeschool convention and I'm back home now, but unfortunately I was not able to vlog anything because I was busy and I just didn't have the time for it. But I was able to get a few interviews with some people from the exhibit hall, and that was really interesting because I have never interviewed anyone before and I just thought it was a new and fun experience. One was a harpist player, 2 is a young author who writes to lead others to Christ, and 3 is a young skirt designer who makes her clothes to be modest and have style at the same time. But yes, I really enjoyed doing these interviews and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get to it.
Hi, my name is Carrie Anderson. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Williamsburg, Virginia, which is pretty close to here. I've been playing the harp for about 11 years. I started in my elementary school and I've been playing ever since and I really enjoy it. I hope to continue as a career as a harpist and looking forward to many more years of playing.
So what got you started? Like what got you interested in playing the harp?
My music teacher in elementary school was a harpist, and so she started this program in the school, and I just decided to sign up for it, and it took me here.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So you plan to carry on with your career as playing the harp?
I do, yes.
Wow. And you are 19.
I am.
Wow, and you've been playing for 11 years. That is quite a long time. So do you find it easy to play the harp now?
There's definitely some milestones you have to get past, but like any instrument, the more you practice makes perfect, I guess. So yeah.
So what do your friends think? Do you have any friends that play the harp?
I do. Where I go to college, I'm in a harp studio, so there are about like 20 other harpists that I play alongside of, and they all love it, and we hope to also make a career out of it.
Well, that's really cool. Well, thanks for speaking with me.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Awesome.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Cecilia Schmidt, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm the author of The War Rages On.
So, what got you into writing books?
Well, I've liked writing ever since I could write. So ever since I was 5 years old, I've been writing short stories, poems, songs, and books. And The War Rages On is actually just the first one to be published, but I've loved it for as long as I can remember.
Wow, that's really amazing. So, what got you started? Like,
Well, I actually, This started out as just a normal writing project at home, and once my mom and I and my teachers all edited it, we actually self-published through Amazon, and now it's just turned into this big, really accomplishment. We've been to several homeschool conventions, so we never expected it to go this far.
Wow, that's really amazing. So, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh wow. Okay. I said that at the beginning. So, what do your friends think about this?
My friends think it's pretty cool. They all read the book and they really liked it, and they actually wrote some reviews for it online and for the book actually. And so it's been really encouraging. They've just been such blessings along the way.
Wow, that's really a blessing. So, what do you want your goals to be? Do you want to be a famous writer?
Well, I definitely want to pursue writing, and even if it's just writing at home, it really doesn't matter to me if I become super famous or not. If I did, it kind of be cool, but my main goal as a writer is to point others to Christ, because as a Christian, that's what I feel called to do. So I'm looking forward to the future books that I'll write, and hopefully I'll touch my readers through them.
Wow, what a blessing. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I really hope that, you can be really successful, and that's good that you really love to write, and yeah, so that's about it for now.
Thank you.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Hi, Hannah. Could you tell us how you started your business? Hannah Everly.
Sure. So I started my business when I was 14, and I actually came downstairs one day for Sunday school, and I was wearing this skirt that I had made the night before, and my sister was like, "Where did you get that skirt? I want one." And I was like, "Oh, I made it." And she was like, "Well, could you make one for me?" And she was like, I think some of my friends would want them too. And then within a couple of days, we kind of came up with the idea of opening an Etsy shop. And so within that week, she's a photographer, so she took all my pictures, and then she helped me set up all my listings, and then I set up my shop in 2012.
Wow, that's really cool. So, how did you learn how to sew?
Okay, so I learned how to sew when I was about 13, so a year before I opened my shop. And my mom knew some of the basics of sewing, so she kind of taught me like how to thread the machine and how to sew something really simple. And then after I got to that point, I kind of just looked online at YouTube videos and blogs, and I kind of figured it out for myself. And I did a lot of like self-teaching just by learning by trial and error. So, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So, what do you like most about your business?
Oh, okay. So what I love about my business is I love being able to connect with so many other young girls who love to be modest and stylish at the same time. Like, I think it's really fun, and I've met so many cool people through it, and it's fun to just connect with people, and I love seeing people's faces light up, and they'll be like, "That's such a cute skirt, and it's so hard to find something that's cute, that's modest." So I love being able to offer something like that to people.
That's a good way to put it. Modesty is a good thing.
Yes, modesty is so great.
It's key.
Yeah, cute and modest.
Yes. And where do you get your inspiration?
A lot of my designs are they're very retro, so very like kind of like just inspired from like the 50s and 60s, but I never wanted to make it look like I was wearing a costume, so I like to mix the retro styles in with some like modern influences to make it look more, like you can wear it every day. And a lot of my inspiration comes from old like Hollywood actresses like Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly, but then I also get a lot of style inspiration from my friends in my everyday life, because we all have very different styles, but it's fun being able to make a skirt and seeing that all of my friends can still wear the skirt even though we all have very different styles. So I love getting their opinions on like patterns and fabrics and stuff before I make something.
Wow. What do you love most about your job?
What I love most about my job is I really love designing things, so I love coming up with new patterns and new styles, and I love that I get to wear all the skirts too. So I have a rack in my studio of just my skirts. I don't keep all of the ones from all of my collections, but I just keep select ones that I really love.
Wow. So, do you plan to continue your career in the future?
Yeah, so when I started my business, I was only 14, like I said, so it definitely wasn't like me starting it and being like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Like, I wasn't making that kind of commitment, obviously. I just wanted to make like a couple, like $20 a month or something. But as it went on through the years, I just remember gradually I started to fall more and more in love with it, and I just loved growing my business, and I loved doing it. I loved sewing things. And so I think maybe last year I was kind of like, when I graduated high school, I was like, wow, I think this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. So I kind of took a gap year this year, and I've kind of come up with a business plan, like, okay, I want to get into 5 different shops this year, and then like, do a little bit of step by step, and then next year, or maybe maybe the year after that, I kind of want to have like a pop-up shop and test out like having a storefront. And then when I'm in my early 20s, I think it'd be really fun to open a storefront and then go from there. I'm trying not to bite off more than I can chew, but I definitely want to do this for my job in the future. So I'm trying to take the steps I can to get there.
Wow, that's really cool. Thank you for telling me about this, and thank you for speaking with me, because this is really interesting.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was so much fun.
Yes, and I really love your skirts.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It means a lot.
So thank you for being in my video.
No problem. Anytime.
Thanks, Hannah. Alright, bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And Cecilia has her own book. It is called The War Rages On, and she sells it on Amazon. So if you would like to get that, you can, and I will put the name of the book and her full name in the description, so you know, you can get it. And also for Hannah, she has her own website for her skirts, and they're super cute, and I think you guys will love them. And so if you want to get her skirts, you can go onto her site, and I will also put that in the description. And she also has Instagram, so if you would like to add her on there, you can, and I will put that in the description. But thank you guys for watching my video, and please give me a big thumbs up if you can, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye guys.